Is this my channel or your channel? It's my camera.
Oh. It can be either one. I'm good with it.
Hey guys, I'm Ourlife Whirlwind. Welcome to our channel. I'm being attacked! Attacked! Ooh, ooh! Ew. no, Natalie will be here. Watch on it. So it's early, and I say early, it's 8 o'clock. And we came back to visit Rob and Michelle, Ourlife Whirlwind, yesterday. We're only here for a day, but last time our trip was ruined because Rob got me very drunk, and so the weekend was pretty wasted. But it's very nice here. It's very early. It's kind of cool effect here. I can hear some kids camping. But the good news is Rob was a mess last night, so now I'm going to come and see how he's doing. Michelle's warned me that he's awake. Good morning.
Good morning.
And she's let me in the house to punish him because he woke me up. This is weird. Hey, sweetheart.
Oh. I think you drugged me. You tried to roofie me. Take advantage.
You look okay actually. As you did with me, you got 20 minutes and then we're going for a 6-mile hike. You say something and then I'm going to go like that.
Okay.
And then if I just like do nothing and I can say spin. That's cool, isn't it?
Yeah.
Then I can talk and say something and then you can talk.
I'm very glad you found this on your camera. Well done.
It's not on the camera, it's on the gimbal.
Okay.
Pretty cool though, isn't it?
It's very cool.
Wait, you want to see Natalie?
Click, click. Click, click. Click, click, click.
Oh look, it's me.
Oh dear.
What's that, Rob? You want to see Rob?
Click, click.
Still an apple. Okay, they're forcing me to do this hike again. Don't remember it last time. It's a little bit better this time actually. It's a bit nicer because I don't feel so sick. But yeah, so we're going to carry on doing the hike, and then there's something here that I want to go see. So we'll see that in a minute. Okay, Natalie. Imagine you're a prospector, right? Find a bit of land like this. You dig around and you find gold. And so you go out and you order your F450 and your Momentum or Solitude, whatever, right? And then you take the bit of gold to be valued and he bites into it and then hands it back and says, "You're a fool," and then laughs all the way home. Well, that is what happened to many people when they were mining, because they would find pyrite. And the reason why he'd call him a fool is because this is known as fool's gold. So, here you go.
Oh, it's quite heavy.
It is heavy.
Yeah.
So it's an iron sulfide, which is basically iron and sulfur. So anyone who knows anything about iron, it's heavy. And anyone who knows anything about sulfur is it's like a yellow. So basically it's just a very heavy yellow rock. Now, I'm going to admit, we didn't find this here, which would have been cool because behind us is a pyrite mine. So I actually bought this because I knew we were coming here, so I wanted to buy a bit. And I've seen much better examples, but it's quite cool and it's very heavy, isn't it?
Yes.
Just for that, that's pretty incredible. And so the reason why I bit into it is because this is actually a mineral, so this is very, very hard, whereas real gold is actually quite soft.
Oh,
so
okay.
that's why when people would bite on real gold, I'm not going to do it on this because I feel like it'll break my teeth.
Well, not only that, your fingers are black already, so that must be the
so,
iron.
yeah, but this is like a raw, like they literally just dug this out of the ground and that's it.
Yeah,
so
I
it
probably
looks very
wouldn't
cool.
put that in your mouth, but okay.
No, I'm not going to do that. And it's iron.
Yeah.
Which I got some interesting stories about iron, but we'll save that for another video.
Sounds fascinating.
So that's what they do. They'd bite it, and where this is just rock solid and it would just like crumble, gold would be soft, and you'd get like teeth marks and
Well,
things
that's
in
good
it.
to know.
Yeah.
Thank
I
you.
know. So we're at the Cabin Branch Pyrite Mine, which is in Prince William National Forest Park in Virginia. And actually we're here seeing Rob and Michelle again, but last time we were here it was a messy weekend and we didn't really do much. We did more than I thought actually. It was a fun weekend, but I was useless, absolutely useless. So this weekend Rob's absolutely useless. So we're here at the Cabin Branch Pyrite Mine, which is really cool, and this ran from about 1889 to 1920ish I think.
Okay.
And the reason why is because when the Civil War started, they wanted pyrite. They used pyrite for a lot of ammunition, and the price went up, so it was worth mining. So before that, it was kind of like, no, it's fake gold, whereas now it's actually worth something. Just out of interest, I bought this for $5 off Amazon. I don't think they would have got that back in the day.
If you need to buy some off Amazon, please use our affiliate link
below. Link below, yeah. Or you can buy
If you'd
this.
like your own pyrite.
Buy this one off me for $4.
$6.50.
Yeah. So anyway, so the price of pyrite went up, and they used to use it to make loads of stuff, like weird stuff like soap and rubber and things that I never would have thought of. I'll overlay some of the stuff I found that you need pyrite for. So one interesting thing about the workers here, so they would employ local farmers and things, but they would also, it was called an integrated workplace. So there was no slaves, nothing like that, and they would employ, most of the people here other than the local farmers would be Irish immigrants and Italian immigrants, along with African Americans. Yeah. So everyone would work together. So in the late 80s, early 1900s, that was apparently a weird thing.
Okay.
I found that interesting. And they would earn $3.50 a day.
Wow.
And that was pretty good, I think, back then.
I don't know. I don't know what the price comparison
is. No, I
is.
wasn't alive then.
No. We'll take her. Mum. In 1870.
Let me ask Dustin. He was around there, wasn't he? Anyway, so back to the war. So the Civil War actually put the price of pyrite up, and that pretty much continued up until World War One, which is in 1914. And then when World War One ended, two things happened. One, the demand for pyrite went down. So they couldn't sell it for as much, it wasn't worth as much. And the other problem was that they could actually found that they could import it for a lot cheaper than they could actually mine it.
Yeah.
And at the same time, the workers didn't know this, so at the same time the workers, although there was no union, they all strike together and said, hey, we want a 50-cent pay rise per day. And the mine owner actually said, hold on, I wrote this down. He said, before I will give you another penny, I will let the mine fill up with water and let the frogs jump in.
Nice.
And that's what he did. This isn't actually signposted or anything, but luckily we know some people, Rob and Michelle, Ourlife Whirlwind, who know about a few things that aren't necessarily on the map where you wouldn't be able to find it. So this is one of the air shafts for the mines. The mines were either filled in or flooded. I don't know what that is over there. Is that a tree? Can't see something over there, but anyway, yeah. So this is actually one of the mine shafts, and it's crazy how no one actually said this isn't on any signposts or anything. It's just you have to come off the road a little bit and then kind of walk through the trees. But if you didn't know this was here, then you'd never know. Sounds weird. I feel like I want rock to see how deep it is. I wonder whether they capped it and then this has just flooded it, or whether the whole mine is flooded.
Yeah.
I'll have to Google it later. So I read up recently that the most common reason for copperhead snake bites is because they curl up in the leaves and people step on them. So we've been very careful this weekend with the hiking stuff that we've done with the leaves. So luckily, I found the best thing to do is to let someone else walk first, because then they're going to get bitten, not you. So for your own self-preservation, get Rob to walk first, something like that. Take someone with you and say, hey, do you mind just leading the trail? It's much safer for you. Found a rock. I don't even know what this is doing. It's not going to tell me how deep it is. We might be able to hear it. So the biggest problem with all this is they didn't actually do anything. They just left the whole place completely clear. They just basically evacuated and just left it there. And so it was like that for, what, 50 years? And then in the 70s, they had like massive water contamination in the local area and the local rivers and things. And so they found the cause was the mines. Yeah. So the water level, when they tested it, was 2.8. The pH level was 2.8, which is the same as vinegar.
Nice.
So it's like that bad. So they had to do something. So they did a whole bunch of work to like divert the water and things, but they kind of just left the mines there. They did a bit of tidying up, and then they had a huge thing. The National Park Service did a huge thing in 1994, I think, if I remember correctly, where they actually completely capped the mines with concrete.
Oh, okay.
Flooded them, and they diverted all the water around them. And now the water levels in the local area are completely clear, and so they've basically just completely shut off the mine.
Hence, it's not very interesting to look at.
Yeah, so that's the problem. There's nothing here. Like, there is a few things you can see, and there is a trail. So I would suggest coming here. Don't come here for the pyrite mines, because it's not like you can walk through a mine or anything. But it is quite interesting. I really love the history. I just wish there was more to see.
Yeah. No, this time of year is absolutely beautiful, and
Yeah.
I will say that the trail we did this morning, was it 4.5 miles? Laurence
Felt longer.
It was just nice seeing all the leaves dropping and the reds and the oranges. So it was very autumnal, as my mother would say.
Yeah, the trees here are really cool, and they so actually at where the mines are, they actually took away all the buildings and everything. They planted Virginia pines, but there are so many different types of trees around Prince William National Forest Park.
Yeah, okay.
So yeah, it's really cool. The colours are amazing. Actually, this is the only place I've spent more time taking pictures and videos.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, I always do videos, but for some reason here I really like taking the pictures. So here's one. And here's another one. That's cool, isn't it? So yeah. So anyway, right, so we need to leave now.
Oh, yeah, I've been kicked out.
Yeah, so we need to run back, hitch up the trailer, and then we're going home. We're only here for a couple of days, really to see Rob and Michelle, and I want to see the mines. So yeah, so that's it. So we will see you next week.
Bye.